Greetings, people of the ether. Sorry about kind of cutting off, so that sucked. But last time we discovered the crystal. Boys figured, okay, we got knocked, we got the crystal, and we got the ring. We need the Triforce. So 3 of these things together can dispel the plague eating up Eos. Okay, well, Noct put on the ring. Once we got all the bros together, the family was put together, only to be broken apart yet again. Because once Noct and the ring were together, he had to get separated, and he alone found the crystal. Well, they figured, okay, we'll bring the crystal. The crystal will give Noct the power. Noct will do whatever the hell it has got to do. Except the crystal had other ideas. And we met the last, well, technically the last god, Bahamut, who said, 10 years. So this is where we are. We are in, we'll call it future Lucius. And Noct has aged quite a bit. He's still Noct, but he's like, it's just weird. And this is what's left of Golden Key. And you see Angel Guard where we just were. So now we've got to meet up with the boys in Hammerhead, which is going this way.
What is it, boy? Something's coming. A truck? Yeah?
It's me, Talcott. My grandpa served the Amicidia family?
Our little Talcott all grew up.
Talcott?
Yeah.
No way.
Yes way. Welcome back, Your Majesty. Yes, sir. That's right. Huh? Just a second. Said he wants to have a word with you.
He can have it in person.
He said you can have it in person. Okay. We should be there shortly, sir. Wow. I can't tell you how good it is to see you again.
Yeah, you sure look different, though.
You think so? Guess I've grown some these 10 years.
10 years?
The guys must be pinching themselves right now.
Where are they, anyway?
Lestalem, more often than not, but they take a lot of trips to Hammerhead. For Miss Cindy. You know, back at the garage. She's a tough one, but when she needs a little extra muscle out on the road, she gives him a call.
Huh.
Oh, speaking of which, the guys said they're near Hammerhead right now, so we'll be meeting them there. You know, ever since you disappeared, Your Majesty, it's been nothing but nighttime non-stop. Lestalem still has light thanks to the power plant, so just about everyone's taken refuge there.
Only there?
Everywhere else has been abandoned. Demons moved in, forcing the people to move out. People still swing by the garage at Hammerhead from time to time, but it usually isn't for repairs. These days it's less of a service station and more of a slayer station, a base for demon hunting. The garage is still open though, one of the few places that is.
So, Sid, he's still alive and kicking?
He's kicking all right, just not as hard as before. He hasn't really been himself lately. At least, not since he moved out to Lestalem. Someone suggested he move the garage there too, but old man Sid wasn't having it. He called it a big fat chocobo turd of an idea. Said it just wouldn't be the same anywhere else.
That sounds like Sid, all right.
Miss Cindy said she didn't mind either way. so the garage will probably stay put for a while. And without any tinkering to do, Ignis's gourmet seafood is about all Sid has left to look forward to. With all the demons prowling around, more folk were getting hurt. Or worse. So Iris talked the Marshal into taking out the demons themselves. Iris the Demon Slayer, they call her. Gladio and the others, they lend him a hand whenever they can. Prompto spends most of his time hunting around Hammerhead. He tries to impress Miss Cindy, but she's already married to her work.
And Ignis?
He hunts too. We tried to stop him, but he wouldn't listen. He said if anything, he's more used to the darkness than we are.
Never got his vision back.
I'm afraid not. But that being said, he gets by pretty well on his own. Gladio and Prompto usually hunt on their own as well. It isn't often you see the three of them together nowadays. They still work as a team every once in a while, but each has his own set of tasks to keep him busy.
Is that so?
Think about that. The
You've
entire
arrived,
population.
Your Majesty. Everyone will be
Not
so
just
happy to see you.
Eos, but Eos.
Don't worry. I won't be going anywhere. If you have any other questions, please don't hesitate to ask.
The entire population of Eos gathering in one city. But you gotta realize, with all those demons, think how much this would have eaten up the population of Eos. It's almost like, you know, the plague in the Middle Ages. So there's a lot less people in Eos. But it would still be a strain.
Hey,
Hey? That's all you have?
I hadn't realized.
Well, well. You kept us waiting.
Not like I wanted to. We've got catching up to do.
Let's head inside.
The final battle will commence once you leave Hammerhead. Be sure to spare enough preparation. So this is how the boys have changed in 10 years. Prompto's hair's a little shorter, and he's got fairly large bags under his eyes. Or I could just do. So this is 30-year-old Prompto. Call it his goatee, a soul patch. I don't know. But this is our Prompto. After 10 years. And he's gotten buffer. I mean, look at those arms. Let's see, where's Gladio? Only Iggy could come away with a pop door and still look good. I mean, you just can't screw that up. Gladio's hair's gotten longer, so he doesn't have that sort of mullet hawk. But this is what Hammerhead looks like after the World of Ruin. Anything we can dump here? Let's see. Okay, we don't need 9 iron bangles. Actually, yeah. Treasures. Let's see. Alright. See how you got her. Drande. Hyperion.
I'll see you later.
Alrighty, let's see. Okay, shop dude. See, shop dude isn't a dude, you know, the guy, hammerhead dude, it's the hunter dude. So you get all this demon tracking equipment. I never even noticed that up there.
Welcome.
Okay, we're good on potions. Okay. Okay, antidotes I have plenty of. I never use ethers for MP for anything. I must just dump those. Okay.
Come again.
I'm not sure what the hell level I am. 44, so Nox 44. Excuse me, handsome. Iggy's still lurking in doorways. Not wandering around with a cane, so he's... I still don't know if that's like feasibly possible, but... Take a look around. But it's been like this for mostly 10 years. Internet connection quality is not sufficient for... Okay, what's... Now with the Royal Pack you get more of Insomnia. Before it was just you beat up Arden and, you know, happy times have commenced. Now you've got a whole bigger thing to do. I don't know what the hell that sounded like to you, but it rubbed up against my mug here. Apparently I have very squeaky orange juice. Alright. Let's see what Talcott has to say.
I'm more than happy to tell you everything I know. We've even got some former Imperials fighting for us. The toughest of them said she used to lead a band of mercenaries.
Aranea?
So you do know her. Well, I'm not surprised. The Marshal said she was feared far and wide back in the day. But now she's revered among the Lucian masses. Same with her men, Biggs and Wedge. Each of them leads their own small army.
That's great.
I'm more than happy to tell you everything Oh, right. About the Empire.
Huh.
Gladio brought back word that both the Emperor and High Commander were dead. With those two gone, Niflheim pretty much fell apart.
Yeah, figured.
I'm more than happy to tell you everything I know. The Chancellor's still around, though. In Insomnia. Nobody who saw him had any clue what he might have been up to. Their stories piqued Ignis's curiosity. I ended up helping Ignis look into the matter, digging through old records, even joining him on trips to the royal tombs.
Royally roped into it.
It's cool. I'm a bit of a history buff myself. But we did discover something pretty weird.
Huh?
While we were poring over all those ancient texts, one name caught our eye. Arden's. Apparently he was hailed as a savior, healing all those who were ravaged by demons, only to end up branded a demon himself. A dubious charge, I'd say. By all accounts, he was just as human as you and me.
Huh.
I'm more than happy to tell you everything I know. On the bright side, we've come a little closer to understanding the demons.
And?
You see, I'd always thought they were animals, only more hideous and savage. But it turns out they're just ordinary people. Unlucky folk infected by something or other that transformed them into monsters. There's no known cure as of yet. So death is the only mercy. I'm more than happy to tell you everything I know. We've got a lot of survivors pouring in from Accordo, too. What with all the demon attacks there as of late? Not like it's much better here. Lestalem's practically overflowing with refugees from Insomnia. The Empire's recovery assistance fell by the wayside, and demons overran the city. Thankfully, Iris and the Marshal managed to evacuate the civilians. Now there's no one left, except the demons. I spent my childhood in the Crown City. It's sad knowing it's gone, you know?
Not for long. I became the king to reclaim our home, and now I'm back, as promised.
All these years and you remembered.
You bet.
I'm more than happy to tell you Your Majesty, do you remember my grandfather?
Yeah.
There's something I wasn't able to tell you back then. Grandpa died because of me. It was my fault. An Imperial officer approached me in town, asked if I was from the Crown City, and that was just the beginning. What brings you here, young man? You didn't come here by yourself, did you? Oh, your grandfather's a butler at a manor. How very grand. Oh, he rubs shoulders with the royal family. You must be ever so proud. I answered him without thinking. A little after that, the man showed up at our hotel.
Talcott.
Think what you will of me, but please know that Grandpa didn't give you away.
Listen.
Yeah?
You're not a kid anymore. You should know by now what happened that day wasn't your fault. None of it. You know, it's hard to ask someone about their pain, but it's just as hard to share your own with someone else. I appreciate you opening up to me, and I swear I'll make things right. But believe me when I say nobody blames you. Not me, not your grandpa. Trust me, you have the king's word.
I suppose you're right, Your Majesty. Thank you. Safe travels, Your Majesty.
And we know how close Talcott was to his grandfather. And we know Calico Fuck His Ass was the one that did things. Let's go see what's up at the diner. Geophysical survey of atmospheric conditions. The presence of soot-like photophilic particles was confirmed in samples of air taken at various elevations, with notably higher concentrations at higher altitudes. Photophilic particles have begun to subsume the ozone layer, and observed reduction of daylight on Eos can be attributed primarily to their light-absorbing properties. So these little bastards are basically eating the ozone layer, and they're eating the light too. And maybe they're not eating the ozone layer, subsumed. They're sort of displacing the ozone. But it's almost like they're photosynthesizing in the atmosphere without giving back anything good, if that makes sense. So, this is what Taka's been hiding behind the counter all the time. Study on the notable for the blight and the mutant strand of plasmodium associated with the demons, we have discovered a clear, causal relationship. Furthermore, given the mass dispersal of photophilic particles upon death, the demon presence is likely to be accountable for the violent ecological shifts of light. So basically, when demons melt or kind of dissipate, all that crap is kind of going into the atmosphere, and thus kind of adding to the blight.
Every night must come to an end.
Right. And until the dawn breaks, I'll remain at your side.
I don't know if I've heard that before, but that's awesome. So you can kind of now go back and beef up a bit. So you can go back to past Lucius and do everything and all the hunts. I mean, you can, like, do everything in past Lucius and past DeCordo, and then come back, like, hyper leveled up.
We ought to rest up for tomorrow.
Or you can just kind of do what we're gonna do and have our ass handed to me. So the bros are back together after 10 years.
So yeah, no wedding just yet.
No wedding ever.
Go figure.
Hey, don't hate me.
Hate the game, yeah.
So we can't expect a formal introduction for some while, then? Yeah, at least not till all of this is over. Can't in good conscience leave a girl to worry, while I rush headlong into danger.
Right.
Gee, you want to teach a masterclass in romance.
Or acting. No acting here. I keep it real with the ladies.
Interesting little play there that wasn't there before I got the royal pack. So does this imply Gladio has someone and he's just refusing to marry her? Or is he like sworn off women? But it's like Ignis's response. It's like, yeah, lie to yourself all you want, Gladio, we all know. So it's like, that was just an adorable little thing that I don't think you get unless you spend the night there at the whatchamacallit, the caravan. Can't get into the shop, so alrighty children, let's go get our asses whooped. Let's gear up first though I don't know if I have to do that now. I think it kind of happens automatically.
Well, fellas, we're homeward bound at last. Time to suit up.
Finally get to rock these threads.
Wear them with pride.
Yeah. Just hope they still fit.
So Iggy relearned everything he had to relearn. Personally, I would have given Noct one of his favorite meals, but we don't have the ingredients. Nox chewing kind of makes him scrunch his nose. It's really funny. The last campsite. Buckle up for the feels, man. I tried a new cup noodle flavor I discovered in Walmart. It was like vegetable something. After 10 long years of solitude, Noctis is reunited with his friends. Breaking camp for the final time, they return to the crown city of Insomnia, where the chosen king will make his stand and restore light to the world. And they made their last camp at the Overlook, where they had to go back and see for themselves that Insomnia did indeed fall. So they kind of are going back to the beginning. I mean, I hate the gods in this game. I mean, literally, it's like the gods screwed up. Whether they created the plague, we're not quite sure. And it's like, they can't do anything. It's like, well, we can't do it, so we're gonna make this dude thousands of years in the future do it. We won't explain anything. It's just gonna, just gonna dump the shit on him. And it's like, and then it's not just Noct. You got all 4 of the bros having to carry this burden of saving the world from things that weren't even directly, attributed to anything they or their particular spot in time did. I mean, you have the war between Niflheim and Lucius, yes, but even that's now a moot point.
Home sweet home.
Yeah, at long last.
What we've been waiting for.
Sure is.
Are you with me?
Of course. You bet.
Until the very end.
It's time to finish this. Once and for all.
Feels. So, before, your map pretty much just went from here to here. Now you have all these other things besides. Alright,
This is it. Give it your all, guys.
Yeah.
You got it!
With pleasure.
Not good! These monsters! Look what they've done to our home!
Once we take it back, we'll rebuild it better than ever.
Yeah. Just like we promised.
and you see how Iggy, his fighting
Let's
style
go.
has changed. From a melee fighter, but now, after Altissia, he kind of focuses more on pole arms and is more of a like a distance fighter, like Prompto, a long-range fighter. But yeah, we are in, finally, the city of Insomnia. Bank of Spira. If you don't know that reference, why the hell are you here? It's like... Personally, I'm not fond of this song. I like the instrumental version of Somnus because I think the vocals are just a bit too jarring. And it's kind of neat, Lucius Bank, to see the different, okay, let's, see if we can crack open some more elemency. Okay, we got shit tons of... Alright. Let's see. It's like, why make a pussy spell since you can have plenty of, let's see. Places to suck up the, elemental stuff here. Let's see what's down here. Okay, it's another place you can rest. I think this is where it pops you out when you go with the Umbra there.
I'm surprised we haven't seen any glaives around here.
Why would we?
Because they're doing reconnaissance, dealing with the demons as they go. Their base is up ahead. Come on.
One of the coolest missions is you can fight with yourself, if that makes sense. If you have comrades and you've made an avatar, you get to fight alongside the 4 bros. It's a bit more appropriate, I suppose. So it's really cool, but it's like the great battery hunt, so you don't do anything like epic. And apparently it's like, well, she's the silent type. It's like, yeah, it kind of sucks, but it's still kind of awesome at the same time. Lucius Television Network. All we can do is laugh. You can actually get 2-liter bottles of soda in vending machines. I mean, Japan is awesome, so I wouldn't doubt it at all. Cool instead of Coca-Cola. For some weird reason, they don't have Tizanarkind in this particular. I would love to go to see this. Lux et Ombre. Royal Gallery. Vapor tablet. And you know, Lucius runs on Android. They don't do that Apple shit.
You've got this.
Of course. Use it or lose it!
Just the thing.
But now, we can utilize Iggy's full armament. He's back in action.
We're done here. Get some. Haven't fought together like this in ages.
Really takes you back, doesn't it?
We may have struggled before, but now nothing can stand in our way.
Okay, so I guess we're going in this way direction. It's kind of appropriate to have 13 soundtrack playing now, since this was supposed to be Versus 13 originally. I'm glad they went with the game we're playing now, because Versus 13 would have sucked. Okay, this is down here. Okay. In like hindsight, where 13 is actually kind of liked. I want a 15 too.
Shit.
Looks fresh.
Then we should hurry. There may be survivors nearby.
Place who didn't make it. MTs. So yeah, this has not been a fun time for the people of Lucius.
I sense trouble.
Sid's right. Nice, Iggy!
No time for compliments. Don't worry, I got this.
Yeah!
Nice try.
don't seem as jumpy as before.
Maybe I'm just better at hiding it?
Maybe.
With everything we have!
We're almost there. Keep it up. Let's finish it off. Right.
Just chewed on my person. Don't appreciate it.
Pretty good shot in the dark.
Glad to see my 10 years of practice is finally paying off.
Well, keep it up.
Glad that's over.
Indeed. No time to waste.
But of course, Your Highness.
Who's this?
Marshal! You gone senile or something?
Kid? There's so many of them.
Tell me about it. I've been at it for hours.
Hang in a little longer then.
Good to know chorus up and kicking.
Come get some.
Better snap some shots while I've got the chance. Move it or lose it!
I don't need sight to sense what's around.
I think we can handle this.
Let's make it snappy. Forgive me. Grown into a fine leader.
Thanks. You set a pretty good example.
Time to say goodnight.
Yeah.
Hard and fast. You all right?
Yeah, freaking
More or
sign.
less.
Follow me.
Glad you made it back, Highness.
Glad to be back.
I've got something to show you. Follow me.
So, what brought you back to Insomnia?
We wanted to do what we could to make sure everything was in order. For the day the king returned to reclaim his rightful seat on the throne.
So, of course, probably in his 50s now, maybe?
We're stationed just up ahead. It's just about the only place we have left. Come on. Good news, everyone! Your king has returned!
Highness! I knew you'd come back!
Your Highness, for many moons, we have eagerly awaited the coming of this day.
brothers and sisters, brave warriors of Lucis. You've done well these 10 years. And I thank you. You've done so much. All for my sake. Even as the darkness overcame our world, we kept the light alive in our hearts. We've all lost friends and loved ones along the way, but the one thing we never lost was hope. Brothers and sisters, I ask you to stand by me and fight at my side for the light and for the future of our world.
All hail the King of Light!
Oh, hail.
The Glaives finally got its king.
I was so happy to have him back.
Yes, but none are happier than us.
Man, I think I grew a pair of balls just for them twisted. So proud of Noct. And that moment with the bros, though.
Thanks for opening up at camp. I appreciate it.
Didn't want to leave anything unsaid. Whatever you do, you will have my unwavering support.
I know. We've sacrificed so much just to make it this far. Lost so much along the way.
The pains of the past pave a path to the future. Our sacrifices won't be in vain.
Yeah.
This from Ignis.
You get a few more scars while I was gone?
Wouldn't be much of a shield if I didn't take a few hits.
Think you can take a couple more?
It's my job. I'll take as many as you need me to.
Heard your head in the Crown's Guard. Your dad would be proud of you.
His are pretty big shoes to fill. But I swore a vow to do whatever it takes to protect you and the future of our world.
And I'll be sure to hold you to it, Captain.
So much has changed in 10 years.
So, how'd things work out with you-know-who?
Oh, a gentleman doesn't kiss and tell.
Look at you. Just remember, hold tight to the ones you love. And don't let go. Lose your grip and you lose them for good. I heard your head in the Crown's Guard.
No.
Your dad would be proud of you.
His are pretty...
I'll be sure.
Greetings, people of the Ether.
Once the night is over, we'll break down the walls and usher in the dawn of a new world.
Yeah, just like we promised.
So we're having our little moment of bonding with the bros.
A lot of Glaives died at the signing ceremony, but one of them survived and escorted Lady Lunafreya to safety. To this day, his story lives on as an inspiration to us all.
And he's talking about Nyx, who's in Kingsglaive.
I've dealt with my fair share of demons while out on reconnaissance duty, but the ones around here are some of the toughest I've faced. Your Majesty would do well to take care.
Oh, it's just glad you. Well, this guy's funny.
My humblest apologies, but this area is on lockdown at the moment. Literally, that is, it's locked. I would open it for you, but I seem to have misplaced the key. No, I had it with me back at the station.
We'll do that later.
My liege, I have a request from Ms. Aram.
You mean Cindy?
Yes, she was hoping you would help her unearth some special machine parts from the city ruins. We've already deployed one of our glaives to the designated area. They're not much for conversation, but rest assured, when it comes to combat, they're more than capable.
And the glaive at a time is the glaive you make it.
I've marked the location on your map. All that's left is to rendezvous with the glaive and begin the operation.
Got it. I'll see what I can do.
That's just so awesome.
We'll let you open all the gates around here.
Perfect. So, what's next for you, Marshal?
Lots of Imperial stragglers left. Thought I'd clean them up.
Need a hand?
Looking to earn yourself a favor? If so, you're more than welcome. Just tell Yosef when you're ready. I never thought I'd find myself asking you for help. Appreciate it.
No problem. I've already got a favor in mind for once we wiped out the Empire for good.
Can't wait. I never thought I'd find my...
No problem.
Can't wait.
Okay, I thought there was more to talk to Cole about there. And these little side missions are really important to do because you get something awesome you can use in the main game. Something for each of the boys. The shiny. Ooh, flame breath cannon. What's this? Who thinks I can use that? Ugh, God, I want one of the Kingslave outfits.
Mr. Argentum? I've heard you're quite the savvy cameraman. Could you help me with something?
With what?
Well, a group of us were trying to take some pictures of the Crown City as part of our reconnaissance work. Unfortunately, the demons were too much for us to handle, so I was hoping you might be able to go out and snap some shots in our stead. You wouldn't mind, would you?
Not at all. Leave it to me.
Hey, how goes the reconnaissance work? I can't wait to see what kind of photos you bring back.
Hey, about those photos. Would it be okay if I helped? I want to see the state of the city for myself.
Sure thing. The more the merrier.
Say something.
You can buy just about anything you need from that vending machine over there. If you're lucky enough to have any gil, that is.
But why wouldn't I?
A lot happened while you were gone. For one, the people of Lucis gave up on traditional currency. Instead, they started to trade things like meteor shards, stuff with more practical value.
Which makes sense. I mean, what would be the use of, paper money in a post-apocalyptic world? Okay, these are weapons we don't need, I don't think. You can never have too many Phoenix down. Okay, so I think we got the 3 main missions for them.
I crossed the continent as a hunter in my former life, but I was reborn as a member of the Marshal's Kingsglaive. If ever I can be of service to you, please do not hesitate to ask.
No, I don't know if these particular NPCs are like anybody in particular. Took me forever to figure out where this bastard was.
Name's Yosef. Pleasure. Our objective is the annihilation of all remnants of the Imperial forces. Several of the Empire's bases located around the city remain operational. The Marshal is scouting these locations as we speak. You can begin the operation once you rendezvous with him on site.
Roger.
Well, best of luck, boys.
Crap out of me.
Hello?
Knocked?
Iris.
I didn't believe Gladdy when he told me you were back.
How have you been?
I've been okay. Actually, there's something I wanted to talk with you about.
What?
It can wait. I'd rather talk about it in person. So, just make sure you come back in one piece, okay?
Yeah, thanks for taking care of everyone while I was gone. And if anything happens, I'll be counting on you.
I'm sure nothing will happen. See you soon. Okay, Noct?
Yeah. See you soon.
Okay, I think we talked to everyone. There is, as far as I know, there's a place you could rest. Isn't it open yet? I know there is. It's around here. Why don't I see it? Okay, that's where we came in. So oh, there it is. Okay. I think we'll wait for that for a sec. Okay, Prompto, handsome. Move your butt. Do anything? No? Okay. It's like must resist the feels. Okay, we can't get there because he lost the key. Which means we got to go back out that way, I guess. Now they wanted $15 originally for the Royal Pack. Like I had already bought the game and I didn't buy that brand new, I bought that used. so basically after I bought like the DLC and all the other stuff, I accumulated to like what the game would have been originally for, you know, when you first bought it. But I bought it used. I bought the game before I bought the unit to play it on. That's how bad I wanted this damn thing. But I wasn't going to pay $15 for a boat ride in a map of the city. So I waited till that was half off. That was still like $7, but worth it! So worth it! Alright, you mother freaking ugly.
She's got this. Of course.
Taste of magic.
Lose it!
Go broke. Okay, soften him up for you. I'll do this.
That's the way.
Where'd you go, Lucas? Oh, fine. Do I have to do everything?
Yeah. Hit it! Okay.
It's neat to see a cross-chain in the Crown's Guard.
Just as good as ever.
Better than ever before, I'd say.
Boo, yeah.
No use hanging around here.
Indeed.
Okay, anything else we need to unlock? Okay, we will go see what's down here.
Demons on the prowl. We got a good thing going here.
Huffy and Sage.
Let's show them the power of teamwork. How about we show them the power
Time
of
to say
teamwork?
goodbye.
Ready when you are. Ready?
It's interesting that Icky uses more ranged attacks, is what I wanted to say. I thought I was going to say something. He died, let us mourn. mean, I don't know if they just sort of purposely cut this part off. Ooh.
Fashionably late, I see.
Arden.
Insomnia, the crown city of my kingdom. I bid you a warm welcome.
What the hell's he doing?
I've prepared something special for you, Noctis.
Oh shit.
What? Yes, it's the same wall your father gave his life to sustain. I thought it might serve as a lovely little reminder of your daddy, dearest. Do you like it?
You're sick.
How could you say that to your own flesh and blood? I'll try to find it in my heart to forgive you by the time you reach the Citadel. My little pet will greet you at the gates.
Yeah, this is kind of fun ass whooping for one of the most epic freaking things you're gonna see in this game ever. Okay. What do I do? What do I do? Where do I go? What do I do? Okay. Since I'm here, I'll do this first. Okay. Donatus Lucius Chiron, a valorous king who, with his unparalleled military might, won glory against his foes and defended his nation from harm. Though dubbed the Fierce for his ferocity in the field, Donatus was also a compassionate king who cared deeply for his subjects. And it's, of course, this is one of the things you gotta take a picture of. But it's nice that they kind of gave him a name. Oh, okay, fine.
That one was picture perfect.
It's too bad this place has gone to ruin. There's so much history here.
One could argue history was made anew when the old wall fought off the Empire's demons.
With my dad fighting at their side.
Okay. You wanna play these bastards? For how to get there from here. Where's the big shiny thing I gotta get to? Okay. Crap. Well. Fine. Can I just do this?
Stay alert!
Run away! Run away! Run away! Crap, can't do that yet, can I? Oh crap, I have magic, don't I? Crap. Why do I always pick the one I'm not supposed to be?
Not good!
Alright, let's try this again. Don't blow me up before I start. I wasn't ready for that.
I'm ready!
Let's end this.
Okay, that was rude. Stop blowing me up.
One thing at a
Ow. Okay, now I can help. This time I'm actually using this.
Get it!
use an elixir on knocked.
Ignis! It's all we've got! Time to say goodbye!
All right.
Maybe the King of Kings really is as almighty as they say.
Impressive.
Alright.
Safety first, everybody!
Well, here we are.
I think they call it. So that's why down.
Won't know what hit them.
Might as well have fun.
Knocked!
Hit it!
Good cross chain, you guys!
Ugh. I almost forgot about that awful name.
Talk about a throwback.
Onward.
Yep.
Let's see. I don't know what to do. Alright, well, since we're right here on top of some quest stuff, we might as well do the quest stuff, because this is freaking... it's just... it was so worth the $7. I just couldn't morally pay $15. It's like, no. Love the game, hate the environment it was created in. Crepera Lucius Kylum, a secretive queen who hid her face from public prying eyes and focused on leading her country through crisis. While her deeds are met with praise, in the years after her passing, she was shrouded in mystery during her reign, which earned her the nickname the Rogue.
Got a little cut off. Got a little cut off.
Yeah, but I just want the picture of Iggy and Gladio in there.
Noct, you're doing amazing.
I wonder what the kings and queens of yore were like.
As different as you and me. They each had their own unique strengths, but what they shared was a common love of country.
One shared by your father. He gave his life for his people. And you.
And so long as he and the other rulers are looking after me, Arden won't stand a chance. Ready for this?
Oh, shit. Yeah, no. I'm like level 45. I ain't freaking doing this crap.
Yes.
The odds are against us.
considerably, so let's run away. There's always a plan. Running is good. Running's never a problem. Okay. Core?
This mission's going to be tough, so I asked the Glaive to lend us a hand. Once they've completed their task, that'll be your cue to get to work.
Got it.
Are you ready?
No.
Then we better get moving.
So the Nifs still have a foothold in Insomnia.
First, the Glaives will temporarily take the security system offline. That's when you boys step in and wipe out the enemy.
But what happens if we run out of time?
Good question. The system goes back online and the mission ends in failure.
So, the quicker we do this, the better.
You got it. Let's pick up the pace. All together now.
Okay, well that failed miserably.
Okay!
Okay, if I have bit off slightly more packages.
With everything we have!
Don't worry, I got this.
Time to say goodbye! It's over.
Oh, motherfucker, there's another one.
Now's our chance!
Don't worry, I got this.
Marshal!
We're done here.
Okay, there's no need to roast Ignis. It's because his name is fire knowledge. And that game I was too busy going after Ignis. Okay, now, inside you can go find a few goodies that the Nifs so lovingly left behind.
Quit standing around. It's not over yet.
You didn't tell me that.
Shadow.
Yeah, because you know I suck at doing that. Okay, that was unnecessary.
Now's our chance!
We're done
Time to say goodbye. Now's our chance.
Kind of forgot about the second leg. I was there.
pathetic. Don't worry, I got this. Let's go. Pathetic. Go. Come get some. This is your day.
Too slow.
Okay, now we can go get the shinies.
Mission complete.
For now, I'm going to scout our next destination. See you there.
I think one of them was missing an important shiny that you might, that core I think may give you. I don't see anything here. But it doesn't hurt to take a peep anyways. And when you go, once you like actually finish the main story, you can go back to Pasteltitia and like replay this. So you can like replay the ending over and over. You know, depending how much of a masochist you are. How much you enjoy the suffering. But it's really the only way you can kind of hang out with the older bros. I think I will go in this other direction to cover more of the... Really? And how's there a shiny in the middle of this? Well, it's worth a look. Oh, shit.
You can only hope it's barred.
I didn't know that's where you
It's
were.
barred. We bite back. We shouldn't let the sleeping dog lie.
Where's the...
Crap.
Marshal, when you need him?
I'm afraid he's already preoccupied in other business.
Handle this one ourselves.
I don't know how the hell I did that, but damn. Oh, fuck. Too many prompts. There's so many things I want to do all at once. Okay, I want to armor hood Cheers Okay, that I was expecting. So. Right
That's all we've got!
This isn't your day. Don't worry, I got this. Go.
Technically, the trick with Cerberus is basically to warp strike.
Get out!
I'll call in any help I can get at this point. Shiva would be the perfect one for this one. I don't know if anything happened. Oh. Okay, it worked. Whatever tool they were going to give me, I was going to use it.
That's one hell of a path.
Is it too late to ask Arden to call off his dog?
I'm afraid it is.
Damn, it's got us trapped.
If we can't run, all we can do is fight.
Iggy's right. Come on.
Oh shit.
Locked. Try attacking the beast while it's in midair.
And stop it from bouncing around?
Precisely.
Retrain this pup.
Strategy. Freaking hell.
Not yet. Get out!
Webster knocks his name. Okay, fine. Son of a bitch. This is why I'm a cat person. This is why I like to go for levels when I go to combat.
With everything we have! This isn't your day. We're done here.
How come I didn't get a block?
All we've got! Come get some. This is your day.
Son of a bitch. Yeah, find him in the air and then he just... He's squat. Ha! That should singe me on that one. Okay.
Get out! Want some?
Ouch. Okay, so that's the trick. So basically you just warp strike when he's in the air.
Gladio.
Better than nothing. Can't hit a moving target.
the guard. I didn't! Well, maybe a little. Never again. Shut up!
Someone's gotta look after you, too.
Some bitch. You gotta use your hands to work out, that's for sure.
Not yet.
It's too many buttons to keep a track of. This is when you want to do a freaking cross chain.
Okay!
Just as good as ever.
Better than ever before, I'd say.
That's one nasty doggy. Ooh, buckle up for this one.
Looks like there's no way past the wall. There's way too many of them!
And no way out of this either.
Still, you can't just give up now. Luna!
Gods above, hear my plea. Lend the chosen king your strength, that he may save our star from darkness blight.
The lady's words have reached the heavens. By the will of the oracle and the grace of the gods, a path for the king is made.
fate of our star rests with you now, my king.
Talk about divine intervention.
Oh, feels good to know the gods are fighting on our side.
They've entrusted the future to you, Noct.
Yeah. Wouldn't want to let him down now.
That was awesome! That was so worth the money right there. Almost the $15 level of money. That was like the moment I was so glad I decided to pick it up, because it's like, but they could have fixed the freaking Luna Noct thing right there. All it took them was actually contacting each other physically. One hug, one smooch, something. Everybody got their breath. Man, and it's like everybody, that's the whole reason Noct went after the marks of the gods to begin with. That's like, okay, they played their role. Awesome. Man, boy, apparently, I still don't quite know how precisely you get this scene where Kor apparently comes and helps you fight Cerberus, and then he gets wounded and he kind of wanders off. And apparently it's implied that he dies. I don't know, like the Immortal's not so immortal anymore, but I had never gotten that. And I was getting my ass whooped, so it's like, okay, I don't quite know how that happens, because I think that was like one of the spoilers, so I ended up watching something and it's like, oh crap. But I never got that in my gameplay. Okay, so the Citadel is now de-ardened. Whew. But even when you're like level 100, that stinking little mutt is...
Could catch some Z's here.
Certainly. It's a spot worth taking note of.
Red mutt is just really hard to... You know... It's just a bad doggy. Where are we anyway? Okay. Whew. I wasn't quite prepared for that. I was just looking to take a picture and suddenly there's Cerberus. I'm like, oh crap. I was not emotionally prepared.
According to the map, this should be the spot.
Then let's hurry up and get to work.
What are we talking about, Prompto? Well, let's meet up with my glaive.
She's got this.
on with this riffraff.
How about we show them the power of teamwork?
Ready when you are.
Ready?
Alright.
None the less for
That works for me. Usually there's an eyeball floating around. And here she is. This is me in Kingsglaive. Except it goes with your like original kind of setup. She has pigtails in the other game, so it didn't carry over, which is very sad. So this is my character Jean. Hi, how are ya?
So you must be the glaive she was talking about.
I feel like I know you somehow.
I also vaguely recall making
Yeah,
their
you handed me
acquaintance.
my own
Were they
ass.
this talkative last time we met, too?
Not sure, but there's no point dwelling on the past. Right now, we're on a mission.
Did anybody else have that moral sort of chaos in their chest when you had to go in Comrades? You could fight the boys, and it's like once you got to Ignis, it's like, do I fight you? Don't I fight you? And then suddenly there's a flash, and you're standing there, and he's looking at you like, do you want to do this again? And I'm like, what the hell just happened? It's like, okay, I'll fight you then. Grant me mercy. And the same feeling with Prompto too. Glad you all happily beat up.
This it?
And you're kind of stuck with like whereabouts you can go with your particular glaive. It's very sad. Okay, we might be able to Yojimbo.
Don't worry, I got this.
My glaive is a badass. I will fully admit that. I think my loadout, my particular glaive that I use is the kind of the karate one where you can just sort of like blitz them, and then I haven't been there in a while. I don't know if anybody even plays Comrades anymore, which is very sad. It's a good game, but you can't find anybody to go on hunts with you anymore. They're onto whatever dumbass thing is out there now. They'd rather play Overwatch and not do something cool. Alrighty.
Move it or lose it!
I do have a glaive that's you want to see a hobbit fight along the speed of light. But I'm more emotionally attached to the glaive you see here. Like, go knock. Welcome. here. Fight them.
We're done
The glaive is sort of based on a character that I created many years ago. So my character would have floor-length blonde hair. But that's as close as you're going to get to see her. Alrighty, there's a reason I came down here. There's... Now, it's not really explained, the whole knee brace thing. I don't think, with Nox's case, it looks like an actual brace. It's kind of too floppy. It doesn't look like it's securing anything. I mean, we know his father needed a cane, and we kind of go back to Brotherhood because of the re-rating his body. So, is it just sort of a... I mean, it doesn't look like it's bracing anything. So is it like a ring thing? Is it a Kylum thing? I picked up the battery. Is there another one down here? Okay, up. Because when he runs, it kind of flops. I don't know. Or is it just a decorative thing? And his outfit annoys me. I like symmetry.
I think we found all there is to find.
No, not. We still got ways to go. Can we pretend that my glaive and Ignis have a thing? They're dating. We don't need to know. You know, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Oh shit. This is going to be problematic, isn't it? Oh, good. Something I might be able to pull off.
Ignis, with everything we have.
It'd be cool if I had like my glaive was specific thing like overwhelmed. That should be fire based. Yes, hold still while I beat the shit out of you. Don't ask me to cooperate.
Ignis. Now's our chance.
We have so much awesome, but the behemoth is just so stunned. We can't move. Block them.
Ignis, all we've got. With everything we have.
Don't worry, I got this. magnificent.
Turn around, Jean. Turn around. Close enough. Get back here. Don't you wander off. I managed to sneak a photo of him.
Found one.
Alright. She has a very happy face. I like how I made my glaive. She's very perky badass. Alrighty. We got it, we'll use it. Well, apparently that worked. Okay, where's the battery? Well, we'll go hunt for the... We'll find them. We'll go back around and seek out the other batteries, and then maybe we'll find the other one. Because I found a battery.
Got quite a collection here.
Really? Yeah, where are the others?
Where are you going, buddy?
Abort this quest. Nope.
Sorry,
Apparently.
got distracted. Let's keep going.
Apparently my glaive is shy. Even though I found the battery. I know you're in here. Where are you? Ah, there you are. Where are you, Glaive? The two blondes hang together. They're the twins. She's like the big sister to Prompto. I'm going to miss you, Glaive.
Got it.
It's been an honor, my king.
Ooh, I can't wait to see what Cindy's planning to do with them.
I've no doubt it'll be something special.
We'll find out soon enough.
The Glaive has left the party. Now I am very sad. Okay, now add another spell for Noct. Quests. We're still hunting for pictures. Okay. I think there's only two, right? And then building with core. So we'll do that. Okay, so we were over the glaive. He still gets pooped. Okay. Somnus Lucius Kylum, the noble king, chosen defender of the sacred stone of the ring, and founder of the nation known to us now as the Kingdom of Lucius. Dubbed the Mystic for his mesmerizing feats on the field of battle, he joined hands with the Oracle to travel the world and dispel the darkness that plagued our star. I guess we'll learn more about him in episode Arden there. Right, fine.
Looks good enough to me.
What kind of guy do you suppose the Founder King was?
A rather special one, I assume. He's the first of his line to be selected as the Crystal's sworn protector.
Just think. It could have been Arden atop that throne.
He and I may be born of the same blood, but I don't care. That won't stop me from bringing him to justice.
Would have made it interesting to kind of wonder what it would have been like, you know, if Arden did ascend the throne, if things didn't happen the way they did. I mean, I'm not quite sure what happened, because again, I haven't played Arden. I'm still waiting for it to go half off. Or cheaper still. It's Square Enix. I mean, I can kind of surmise, because they do kind of, you know, give you an idea during the game. Okay, then we go.
Move it or lose it!
they go.
Gladio.
This is gonna pulse the Did they go far down again? Nasty. Okay, hold on. Potion for me. Wait. What do you think? At some point, you can fight something and it'll drop next to you with like special sort of matters. I found them once. No idea what the hell they were when I saw them. Thank you. Oh crap. Can you just go to the museum and just...
We're done here.
Now's our chance!
Oh crap, there's more. I keep forgetting you can't take a breather. Only 1 AP for that. Ugh. I'll go window shopping. That a little safer. One stop. Discrete vivacity termination. Is that like where you hire hitmen? The Vermilion. Can't quite read what that says. Labyrinth coloring the maze. So I don't know if these are like other Final Fantasy meet and meet. That's a good one. That actually sounds pretty good. Do I have any hamburgers left? I don't know. Someone to burger the meat. no Burger Kings around here anymore. I want to try that like vegetarian burger that's supposed to taste like a Whopper. I'm okay with like vegetarian burgers. I like them. And then there's like mushrooms that taste like meat. Those are good. Kind of expensive though. Alright. Which ways? Okay, bank spirit. I'd like to make a withdrawal, please. Okay, so some points they dropped a key, so we're gonna have to try to find one. Here, but it's been a place that kind of looks like this. Kind of over here, but apparently not. Alright. Oh shit, plan. Okay.
Well, here we are.
Oh, apparently there's 3 plants. I'm like, what is it? Did I kill that thing? Okay. Well. Get rid of our, we'll see. Supposed to be saving my ass, not the other way around.
Ignis! Now's our chance! Pathetic.
Time to say goodbye.
This is your day.
Time to say goodbye.
Anybody like big flan? Nope. Flan flambe? Crap. Nothing like I did not at all. Give me that evil.
Ignis! All we've got! Here we go.
Don't worry, I got this.
Go move it or lose it!
I'm going down by a flame. Whew. Can't believe I got A's for that.
Might be able to salvage the buildings without structural damage.
Yeah, with the cleaning.
Listalem's packed to the gills now.
Many would return, given the chance.
Then let's bring him home.
I mean, the buildings themselves, like, these look fairly sturdy, like, they don't seem too damaged. And then back in sort of the beginning of when you first meet Iris, you kind of hear her say, well, they had, they focused on more of the Citadel and the outlying neighborhoods, kind of made it out okay. So as far as the attack on the city, only certain buildings were destroyed, and the demons would have kind of damaged everything else, and then you have the 10 years of misuse. So it's kind of interesting to think. I mean, I like to imagine it kind of like how, what would they be able to salvage? What would the restoration be like? And I keep kind of being that it's September 10th. It's kind of, how long did it take for, New York to kind of recover from the terrorist attack, which basically is what the attack on Sonya kind of was. So there is sort of like a little precedent. Look at freaking hell. Oh shit, no wonder it's hungry me my own ass.
Got a tough one on our hands.
Quite the formidable foe indeed.
Yeah, we ain't taking it on. Goodbye. Come on, guys. And the fact that the guys even kind of mentioned the fact that, well, something might still be salvageable. And the more people that kind of come in, the more hands you would have to rebuild. So it's just sort of an interesting thought experiment type thing. Okay, right here. Ow, ow, pain, ow. Okay, we can help Core out here. If we sneak around the long way and ignore them. Choosing not to fight is just as wise as fighting.
Ready for this?
About time. Well, I'm ready when you are. Well then, let's move out, boys. Good. We've made it in undetected. You're coming with me, Your Majesty. We'll take them down without being seen.
Okay, but what if we are?
Then we give them everything we've got.
Yes, because I'm so good at this. God damn it. Ooh. See, it's giving me point. I wanna freaking. Don't want to point warp. I want to warp.
One step closer to completing the mission. Keep your eyes on the target.
Yeah. Gorg, you're not helping. Everybody's standing right frick there. How the hell am I supposed to sneak on these motherfuckers? They're literally right next to each other. How the hell am I supposed to do that?
This raid will be done in no time. At this raid will be done in no time.
Alright. shit. Okay, I saw the prompt. Where is he?
Good work today.
Man, just how good was I?
Far better than I anticipated.
Yeah, I didn't think I'd do it either. But yeah.
One more down.
And one more to go.
We'll bust that base in no time.
Booyah. I like to bust me my bases. Okay, now I know there's something you can find in here. You turned me into a liar last time. A magnetron. I can't remember if these help when you upgrade your your ultimate weapon, or your engine blade into the ultimate weapon. I think there's a few odds and ends, sort of like potions and stuff floating around here, if you're willing to take the time and kind of ogle. Okay. Let's see, quests. Shrunk. See, I'm not sure I can get there from here. Not having to fight me nasty.
Well, we got a good thing going here.
Perfect. Show the power of teamwork.
The odds are against us.
Not good. What do you say we give it another shot?
We're going all in.
Ready when you are, Ignis.
Right behind you.
Get out!
Hell just happened. I have no idea what the hell just happened.
Come get some. Your day.
Check this out. With me, everyone.
This would be impressive if I knew what the fuck just happened. Whoa! Check up the map in the corner. What the fuck just happened?
Time to say goodbye.
You're spinning me around like a round. Are we doing anything? Somebody's fighting something. Holy shit. What the hell is going on here? didn't help me. Attacking him! Well, apparently okay.
Go for it, Iggy!
Allow me.
Okay, but I'm still under Prompto here. Oh, what does this mean? Wow, what could happen? Well, something is still on the map. Okay. Well, apparently I got a quick recipe that worked. Back over the back of the enemy. Seems like an awfully long time to fight this thing. Back to Gothy. Good enough. I'm not getting any audio. Are we even fighting? Crap, I don't know what to... Okay, we're still doing this here. Okay. Wow, this is a total first for me. I have never seen this before in my life.
Ignis! Don't worry, I got this.
Ignis!
Well, apparently I'm hitting stuff. Because we ended up with blindsiding like the bigness.
Gladio!
Let me see something here. I don't know if this is gonna help any. I'm just trying to get it to... Why he doesn't have that? Okay. Wow.
Ignis!
What the fuck?
Come get some.
This is your day!
Am I like in? Because it sounds like Prompto fired at the
Heads up, everyone!
Okay, we killed it. Okay, we killed something.
Gladio!
That was the first time I've ever encountered that in my life. He thinks I should have saved at some point. So this may or may not